I have the church key if you would like to see that. We have pews with doors with little brass buttons.
See that. That sounds great.
Well, then we'll go this way.
It's the congregational.
Yes.
Is everyone Congregationalist here in Dennysville pretty much?
No, well, no, the different denominations, and our pastors have been different denominations.
Okay.
I think maybe I've got the key to the library too.
Oh boy, well you got it all, don't you? You got the key to the town.
Well, I was a librarian for 16 years. I've been a member of the church for 68.
Oh boy. Oh, look at that. That's wonderful. Now, how is the congregation? Is it strong?
It has grown. It has doubled in recent years, and you wait till you see what we're doing. See those roof trusses?
Yeah.
Well, you drive right up in front of the church, and you see what we're doing.
Right, wow.
And it's amazing in a little town like this.
So you're getting people from Eastport and Machias?
No, not that far away.
Oh, okay.
You can drive
Look
right
at
around.
that. Wow.
That, see, and there's a lower level.
Yes.
There's a door down there. There's
Yep.
a lower level. This is the upper level. That's a parish hall.
Should we get out here?
Straight ahead, straight
Just
ahead.
drive right around, huh?
Right.
Good.
It's out here.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty church.
Our weather vane blew off and made 4 holes in the roof and broke the weather vane in pieces.
Ooh.
And it's been to Massachusetts and been repaired, and we have it back. But the steeple people who had agreed to put it up decided to triple their price, which we couldn't do.
Boy, you know your history. I gotta hand it to you.
Well,
We got the right lady, I'll tell you that. Look at that door.
this is going to go in there. That's why it's parked out here.
Oh, it's really nice.
We have a beautiful festival of 9 lessons and carols. Usually it's the last Sunday before Christmas. And we have we have a pastor and an assistant pastor. And the assistant pastor is also the choir master. And he has a festival choir that's made up of people all around the area. As our pastor says, from any denomination or no denomination, as long as they like to sing. And that's where and those lamps are there because we have it all in candlelight. And some of the choir has to sit there, it's so large.
Must be wonderful.
And all the decorations, we have 2 big trees where those chairs are that almost reach the ceiling with a star on top and 300 little white lights on it. And the only ornaments are velvet bows, red and green. And then there's a evergreen put up, garland, and draped all across the front of the balcony with big red bows holding it and candles setting all along the edge. And we have things that we put down between the pews here, and they each hold several candles. And then after people are seated, they put things here that hold candles, all in candlelight. And before the church was incorporated, the different families owned the pews, and they see that one has a shelf that comes down.
Oh, yes.
And some have book racks, and they even had their own footstools. And there was a drugstore down at the foot of the hill, and Frank West was the druggist. And this was his footstool, and look how he spelled pew.
What happened? Oh, it fell. It
That's
came
the
off.
key.
Oh, that's the key?
Yeah.
Well, not much has changed around here then, huh? Would you say? Even though things have gotten quieter, they're not...
Oh, yes, it was a very busy community. There was a very big concentration of mills up there at the upper bridge. And that youth center was the novelty mill that was right down at the end of the bridge. And you know that little tumble-down building that was on Channel 11
Yes.
from Dennysville?
Yes.
Well, that used to be the little office down at the mills, and it was moved up beside that store when they installed gas tanks to put in the oil and other automotive things that they had to have then.
So you need to get back. So what we'll do is I'll bring you.
Look, I think it. Look, she can tell you.
She can tell us.
I mean, I'd Billy be just writing.
But we'll do something at some other point. I'm just gonna bring him back. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'll see you right here.
Rebecca loves that. She eats it up.
Oh, she does. She's good for it, though. She, you know, I mean, now people will have a little bit of a record of what's happening. But you sure do live in a nice town, though, Albert.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it Albert?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because some people have Alvin or.
I
you're
graduated from normal school, Machias. My sister's out in Jersey, and they said, look, we get your job out here teaching. So I went out there.
Yeah.
I stayed 2 days. I couldn't stay where they lived.
Oh no.
And I says, look, you wake up in the morning, you couldn't get your breath. I said, look, if you'll give me fare back to that wide place on the road, that's where I'm going. They did. I never left it.
Is that it?
I taught school here for 5 years, then I went in the office. Yeah, but I couldn't stand it out there.
But I wanted to ask you about that. I mean, did you enjoy being a postal master?
Yeah, I liked it.
You did?
Right.
I mean, you know everybody.
Yeah. Well, look, let's put it this way. You listen to all the complaints, and if you was a good listener, you heard a lot of it.
Right.
You heard all the gossip, right or wrong. What do you say? You see something.
Yeah, she's always checking stuff out.
Good.
All right. All right, Albert. You got that?
Let me do it.
Yeah, if you sit down.